LabTalk, what's up? How y'all doing out there? It's Friday. Couldn't be a better day, right? I love Friday. LabTalk episode 14, what's up? How y'all doing? Y'all good? I hope so. I've been praying for y'all, especially a few of y'all.
I'm just restless running through this life. 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 I'm just restless running through this life.
LabTalk, episode 14, I believe. Could be 15. I'm starting to lose count. I'm getting old. Anyhow, today I wanted to talk about something that I read yesterday that had my eyes bulging. I read in a headline yesterday that former presidents Barack Obama, George W. Bush, and Bill Clinton will be taking the COVID vaccine on camera. Let me say that again. Former presidents Barack Obama, George W. Bush, and Bill Clinton are going to be taking a COVID vaccine on camera. I have questions. The first question is going to be why, from their perspective. Number two, do they have any sort of interests in this vaccine? What are their political and business ties to this vaccine? Number three, am I supposed to believe that former presidents are taking the same vaccine I am? I want to be clear, and I think this is a pretty well-known general consensus, but I just want to reiterate it, obviously, for the people that are watching this. You know that we don't get the same health care that government officials do. Like, you have to know, right? Like, President Trump just allegedly had COVID. Do you think he got the same treatment as the people that are just at your local Kaiser? Or do you really think that? I would bet on a stack of Bibles that we don't get the same health care or treatment that the elites do. So what is the play here other than the obvious, right? So the obvious is to, get everybody comfortable with the idea of taking a vaccine. And I get that. Me personally, I'm in the middle as far as vaccines. And that's obviously because the science community is not uniformed in regard to vaccines. But in regard to this particular vaccine, this is what's conflicting for me. Can't speak for everybody else, but I speak for me. Just 8 months ago at the beginning of this pandemic, or should I say at the beginning of the shutdowns, because I'm aware that the pandemic started about a year ago in November. But when it became a public thing and shutdown started was in March. So that's about 8 months ago. Every major news source and doctor, whoever from the science community that interviewed on these platforms at the time said that it takes about 3 to 5 years to create a vaccine that is effective for the majority of the public and that has minimal side effects. That's what I read and saw on video multiple times. Go on YouTube, go look the shit up. It's everywhere. And 8 months later, I'm supposed to believe that they have one that's on the brink of being ready for public consumption? What changed in 8 months? Other than people's incentive, right? So let's get to that. This first vaccine, I think, is supposed to be from a company called Pfizer, or that's the name of the vaccine. I'm unsure. You could let me know the truth in the comments. This is what I've been reading or skimming over. And them, as well as all these other companies, had all the incentive in the world to create a vaccine as fast as they humanly could. Why? Because they're going to turn around and sell this vaccine to all the governments on the map to ensure their public, that they can be safe going out kind of like the old way. And I understand that, but when you give companies incentive to make billions of dollars, do you think that they're not going to cut corners, or they're not going to take shortcuts, or they're not going to just do what they need to do to be able to fulfill whatever expectations their shareholders have? I'm utterly like irked by this entire situation. And then you have these companies out here that are already leveraging their power to get people to take the vaccines, right? So there was an airline in Australia that said that they're not going to allow people to fly on their airline unless they provide proof that they've taken the vaccine. Ticketmaster came out and said that they will not allow you into their venues unless you can provide proof that you've taken the vaccine once the world opens again. So myself, being a person that wants to take something that's tried and true, if I take something at all, I have two choices. I can either wait it out and not be able to take advantage of these services or these platforms until I see sufficient data and evidence of other people taking it, that the side effects are not something that's going to either alter my future or kill me, or I can just rush to take the vaccine like everyone else so that I can reemerge into society the way that it used to be. I'm not cool with either one of these. And I really want to know what you guys think about it. We live in some crazy times right now. Some unprecedented things are happening. And just need to keep your ear to the streets and know what's going on. Damn. These next couple years may be even tougher than 2020, given all of these new rules and all of these new laws and all these new drugs and things that are going to come out to combat this pandemic. So leave it in the comments. What do you guys think about this? Do you think that you're going to take the vaccine? Do you think that you may not take the vaccine? If so, how soon? I also want to know just in general what you guys think about it. It's crazy times. So that's the Lab Talk, episode 14. I am your host, Triune. Just make sure to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know when these things go up. I'm shooting for Tuesday, Thursdays, but sometimes my days get kind of crazy, so they may just fly around, but I will get 2 a week to you guys. I'm sorry for the lack of commitment to the Tuesdays and Thursdays, but it's just been tough with my personal schedule. So, all right, Lab Talk, episode 14. I'll catch y'all next week. Peace.